Lots of playoff experience from Mirotic. A look at the starters. Thon Maker Holzer, selected by his coaching peers in the NBA as the... Greg, what are we looking for early? Massive loss for the Pistons without Blake Griffin. How do they atone?
Don't allow him to get out in transition, and that starts with you really operating offensively well. And how about that play right off the bat, Middleton to Lopez?
Prior to the trade deadline, they're going to need a lot from Maker with the Pistons in this series. Here comes Drummond.
It's a scorer as well, and a terrific defender for this Pistons team.
Here's Antetokounmpo putting it down.
Your hopes, though, is that you can get some confidence for some of these young guys who haven't had the opportunity to perform in the postseason.
Lopez. This is Reggie Jackson. That's a three-pointer. No Griffin. They're going to need a lot from Jackson tonight until Griffin's able to come back. And Antetokounmpo is...
Defense has been terrific as well. Contesting shots, steals, rebounding the basketball, not giving up anything easy other than Drummond. They're able to get the finish.
Drummond with his second field goal. And that's been one of the big differences when you look at what Budenholzer has been able to accomplish as Middleton hits all time in the building tonight. Antetokounmpo, the drive and kick. That's Bledsoe. And the rebound putback is the trader by Faster. So excited to have you with us here. Bruce City, Sterling Brown making...
It's been what they've been able to do defensively that's allowed them to kind of blow this thing open here early on.
Shot. It's their second postseason appearance in 10 years. Their first since the 15-16 season as Ellington in the last couple of years.
It's been a struggle. And it does. The other thing it allows you to do as an organization, nice pass there from Middleton to get Connaughton
Drummond away from the paint, something that the Pistons coaches will try to combat DA in the series. Here's Connaughton again, and he's headed to the free throw line.
And this is an area where I think Mike Budenholzer has had the biggest, in most part, has been in rhythm. And they've been dictating on both sides of the floor.
Beautiful triple drive.
At the three-point line. Well, this Bucks team, from a defensive standpoint, with the addition of Lopez, they defend the rim so well, and they also defend. That's really the weakness of this Pistons team. And Dwayne Casey talked about it in our pregame meeting as Brook Lopez knocks out another triple at this stage of his career. He's a perfect piece of the puzzle is Drummond there with the steal.
Drummond to the rack, can't put it down, and he's stuck back tonight. Still out with that left knee injury.
And remember, this is a Bucks team there, and that's a nice...
Reasons why was the play of that man, Andre Drummond. Now to Smith, fading away and hits. Here's Hill, shot clock down to 6. Hill shoots over the top of Drummond. That's a long Greg in the second round, and he, of course, will add that extra element that they've been missing. Kennard to the rack. Here he comes again, full head of steam. Connaughton from deep. Splash! Better than 118 points per game. Pretty impressive start. Zaza Pachulia.
Been a formula for success for them is Brown there in the passing lane. And they are just Giannis on that back line.
So Nikola Mirotic has checked into the game for the Bucks as Kennard hits on
it. So I like the addition of him for this group.
This is Hill on a 3. Got it again. To Galloway. Intended pass for Pachulia, broken up by Sterling Brown. Antetokounmpo! Violent finish. Greg, they finally missed.
Yeah, that was a really good rebound there too by Thon Maker. It's rewarded on the other end. I thought that was an example of it as Maker gets the finish.
Maker, the 10th overall pick by Milwaukee back in 2016 as Bledsoe. Maker bothers him in the paint. First time they have kind of thwarted Giannis in the paint in this game. That is Kennard on it.
I know who you would have voted for. That is for sure.
I unfortunately did not have a vote. I don't know if a Greek could vote for another great start for Mike Budenholzer and his Bucks. Beautiful backdoor cut. Nice defensive recovery by Elias Oban. Ellington, but Kennard starting to hit. Middleton, first-time All-Star this season, has been lights out since the break, better than 21 per game. Dropping a dime to Hill.
That type of impact as well with their understanding and unselfishness of how to play the game.
Beautiful little flow. Robinson, well short.
so.
When you watch Giannis Antetokounmpo play, what makes him special?
Well, I think, having someone who's he gets the ball off the backboard and turns into a guard, sets up his teammates. He should definitely be in consideration for that.
Kareem, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
Guys, back to you.
All right, J-Lee, basket crazy.
It's funny. There's this debate going around. Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, or is LeBron in the conversation, and Kobe, and
To go back even further than that, his high school days
Oh,
at
my
Powell
goodness.
Memorial in New York City.
UCLA.
Absolutely. It's a huge loss for them, but Milwaukee is playing about as well as anyone could have hoped.
Yeah, I mean, it's again the unselfishness.
Kumba already a double-double. And the Bucks getting everything they want. 2 quarters complete.